Good morning, everyone. This is KFK Renee's Garden. I got up this morning and I did my exercises, and then I decided I wanted to go ahead and take a ride this morning. I don't know what I just hit. Anyway, I hit a wrong button, you guys. But I wanted to go ahead and take a ride this morning. Hey, Miss Lashes. And so this is a 30-minute ride, so I won't be before you long. It's a 30-minute ride in Portugal. So that's what we're going to do this morning. How are you guys doing this morning? How are you, Miss Lashes? This is not a day that I would normally go live. And so it was just something I wanted to get up and do this morning. So we're going for a ride. So like I said, this is a 30-minute ride. Just trying to get my endurance up. And okay, make sure you guys can see the whole screen. That's good. That's good. I saw you were live a little while ago. I was in there watching while I was doing my exercises this morning. Oh, yeah, I understand that. Trying to wake them kids up. I know how that can be. So I understand. Yep, I'm just on here going for a ride this morning. That's it. I did get some seeds and stuff planted the other day. I started my arrow gardens over again, got some stuff planted, and then I planned on starting some more grow trays. Oh, you need to do more strength exercises. I understand that too. Hey, Chris, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. This is not a normal day that I would go live, but since I was up exercising, decided to go for a ride, I decided to share this ride with you guys. So we are in Portugal. It's only a 30-minute ride, so I will not be before you long at all. So I think I forgot my fan too. I did, but it is okay. So yeah, just rolling on through. But yeah, I had got my seed trays all ready to go and everything, because I was like, I need to do some succession sowing. And I didn't get it done. So the trays, they have the soil and everything in them. I just didn't get anything done. I don't. I wish it was Jamaica on here, because I would love to definitely take that ride. But they do have a lot of beautiful rides on here. And they did add some new ones, so I would have to go back through and check just to see what else is on there. Like this one was a new ride, and I thought it was beautiful. It's a hillside, water on the left side of me, and so it's nice to watch. But we are in Portugal today, Chris. So I need to go through just to see what other new rides there are. They even have like 5, 10, 15, 20-minute rides just to use, I guess, as a warm-up. So I just usually don't take those rides because if I'm on the bike, I'm usually trying to stay on for at least, 30 minutes to an hour. So yeah, this is only a 30-minute ride. Will not be before you long at all. So I had never taken this one before. Hey, Miss Tamika, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We are in the beautiful Portugal this morning. This is only a 30-minute ride, so we are cruising through. This is not a day that I would normally go live, so I said, oh, I'll just do a 30-minute ride. And I've done all my other exercises, and since I was up, I said I may as well take a ride. Because these 30-minute rides, I normally don't do them that often. I usually try to go a little bit longer, but not today. So, like I said, Miss Lashes, I did set up my trays, but I didn't get no seeds in them yesterday because I had gotten busy, and so I plan on getting my seed trays started today just so I can do some succession sowing. I haven't even put a lot of tomatoes out. I did start, I do have one tomato, well, I have a couple of tomatoes out there. I have a couple indoors, but they're like, you know, the tiny Tim tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. And then I think I have a small fruited. That one, once it gets going, it gets going. Hey, Miss Patty, I'm just on the bike this morning doing a 30-minute ride. I just made it a little over the first mile. Yeah, this ride is short. It's only 30 minutes. So just taking a little ride this morning, but I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for stopping on in. But yeah, so I was thinking that I would drop some more tomato seeds, some more corn seeds, lettuce and stuff like that, just to get some stuff going so that when these plants that I have out here, if they play out or if any of them die, then I'll have something else to pop in its place. So I have to get that going. I'm gonna try to get it done today or this morning. So, but I know I have to pull my red mustards, and so I did. Ooh, that water looks pretty. And so I do have to, thank you, Miss Patty. I do have to pull my red mustards soon. So that was the reason I dropped more seeds for that. And I know they won't be out there long anyway because it's going to start getting hot. So they'll just go to seed anyway. So yeah, I know it is hot in your area. Yep, Florida gets hot. And the funny thing, what I have noticed the past couple of years when I plant my cucumbers out, they do not like California direct sunlight. I know they say full sun, but mine do not like it. And so I had to put shade cloths up because I had just put my cucumbers in garden beds on Saturday. And I went out there and they were drooping. I was like, oh Lord. I had to put the shade cloths up, so now they're okay with that. They like the heat, but they don't like that direct sun, so yep. Because when I think about last year and how productive my cucumbers were, they were super productive last year. But I had them in partial sun, part shade. Hey, Miss Unbiased, how are you? I am just taking a ride on this bike this morning through Portugal and via Peloton, of course. And just chatting about the garden. So this is only a 30-minute ride. I think I have like 20 minutes left. Hey, Jared, how you doing this morning? Thank you for being here. If anyone wants to drop their channel links, just type KAY and it will drop your channel link. I am almost to the second mile. Let me see. Yep, I'm almost to the second mile. And we're just cruising through Portugal. I appreciate you guys all being here. This is just a quick ride. So, what are you planting over there, Miss Patty? And Unbiased. Unbiased, are you still, I see Lash's garden all the time. So, look, we know Miss Lashes is growing all kinds of stuff over there. What are you growing over there, Unbiased? Because I know you had your garden out there too, and I remember you putting the garden bed up. Did you already fill the garden bed and get it going? I don't know what you guys' climate is over in Louisiana. Hey, Keisha, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And Miss Patty, I know Miss Patty grows a lot over there as well. I have been doing a lot of eating out of my garden because I have so many kale plants and stuff. The more you chop, the more it grows. So I've been a collard green kale eating fool. So either I cook it or I eat it raw in a salad. Ooh, you got watermelon, peppers, collards, mustards, kale. Ooh, tomato, okra, ginger. Oh, wow. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Miss Patty and Unbiased. Ooh, I love it. I haven't even started any okra seeds. I know here the okra likes it when it's really hot. We're like in the 70s and our weather is kind of up and down right now. So I'm like, I don't know when to pop my okra in, but I think you know what, it's May. Yeah, you know what, I'll probably go ahead and drop some seeds because last year, thank you, Miss Patty. Last year I did mine's a little bit late and I didn't get as many okra as I would have liked because it started getting cool. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop some seeds. I have the little dwarf plants, but they grow full-size okra. I think it's called Baby Bubba okra plants. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get those going. Oh, you have some okra coming up and a few herbs. That's awesome. And you're about to drop more herb seeds. That's awesome. And you got that watermelon going. That's what I didn't drop yet either. Thank you for the reminder. I'm going to drop some watermelon seeds. So I think I'm going to put mine in ground. The last time I put them in a container, and I did get some watermelon, and they were an okay size, but they weren't as big as I would have liked. And then a couple of them were kind of mushy on the inside. So I think I'm going to plant them in ground because, of course, anything you plant in ground is going to reach its full potential. So I'm going to try that just to see how they do. I know they're going to run all over the place, but it's okay. I'm only going to drop a few seeds and see how they do. Yeah, one of my rosemary plants kicked the bucket too on unbiased. The crazy thing is I have I think about 6 plants in one of my raised beds and they did fine. I don't know what caused them to be mushy. I think it might have been overwatering, underwatering, harvesting later than I should have. I need to research that because I'm like, what on earth? It was mushy. But I did plant what did I plant? Crimson sweet, all sweet, and tender sweet. And they were all good. But yeah, a couple of them were mushy on the inside. And I think it was the one that was orange on the inside. So that might have been the all sweet. So I'm gonna look into that unbiased because I have no idea. Because I'm not a big watermelon grower. A lot of the times if I grow watermelon, I will do the sugar babies, but the larger watermelons I normally don't do. But I did do them last year because I was in the watermelon wars. Thank you, Jay Jordan. How are you this morning? How are you feeling? I just reached the 3rd mile. I have 15 minutes left. This was only a 30-minute ride, you guys, through Portugal. But yeah, I have to look into that and see why they get mushy on the inside. I think I harvested mine too late though. I let them sit and sit and sit when I should have harvested them sooner. So that may have been the issue with mine. So I'm trying to read your message. Keisha said, am I training for the Spartan? Yeah, I got to get my endurance together. I got to get my endurance together. Because my cousin was telling me about that. She said she did it. And it was something else. So I have to get it together if I'm going to do that event. Oh, you said the germination on your lavender and parsley. That's awesome. That's awesome because a lot of people have issues growing lavender, so that's good. It does take a while to germinate on my end anyway. It may have been where I planted lavender. It took a while for it to germinate. So I have one huge lavender plant out there, but it's in a container. As a matter of fact, I need to prune that thing up. It's just that I love all the bees on it. So yeah, it takes a minute sometimes, Patty, for those lavender plants to get going. I know one thing I popped out there and it didn't do anything, so I'm going to start it in the seed trays this time. The last time I put it in, I put the seeds in those cinder blocks that are around the chicken house and they came up really good. And the chickies ate them up. So, but those came up really good. But the seeds that I put out there not long ago, they didn't do anything for chamomile. So I'm going to get some chamomile started inside and or in the seed trays anyway. I think I'm just going to set the trays outside with the tops on them because it is warm enough. That way I don't have to transition the plants. I'll just put them kind of in a partial sun, partial shade area where it's not so harsh on the ones that don't like all that sunlight. I have not, Chris. I have not. I've never been to North Carolina, period. But you know what? I think we did take a ride on here. We did take a ride on here in North Carolina. I can't remember where it was. It was either north or south. I think it was Kauai or something. Yeah, it takes a minute for that chamomile patty. Even when I did put it in the area that it liked, it took a while. I'm sorry, Jay Jordan. I am sorry. But look at it this way. You are getting a good break. You're able to relax. Enjoy your break, because you know when you start working out, you be in with both feet. So you get a little break right now. I'm sure next week your hard-headed self will be right back at it. So I am almost to the 4th mile, and I have less than 10 minutes left. Say you don't know about relax. I bet you are bored, because you're so used to getting up and doing a whole bunch of workouts and stuff and bowling and all that. But take your break, sir. Take your break and enjoy your break. So I have hit the 4th mile, 9 minutes left. I was trying to keep my cadence up, but my legs are not agreeing with me right now. So I'm trying to keep it in the 80s. Thank you, Miss Patty. I appreciate you. I was thinking I might want to get them darn seeds started this morning, so at least they'll get going. I can go ahead and set those trays outside. I just need to find something to set them on in hopes that those darn slugs will leave my stuff alone. I guess I could just set them in the greenhouse to get them going. I have one of those little mini greenhouses. It's not really much room in there, but it's enough to drop a couple of trays in there. I am trying, Mr. Jordan. I am trying. I have about 7 more minutes left. I did get my other exercises done. Yeah, I have one of those little minis. So it wasn't really expensive. Not really that big, because I don't have no space for a big one. My aunt, though, one of my aunts, I helped her get her garden going a few weeks ago, and I left there and she went and got a big greenhouse out there, sprinklers put in. I said, oh Lord. She went and got the works over there. Yeah, the area that you guys live in, this little mini greenhouse, this little cheapy one I got, probably wouldn't work. That thing would blow away. And the funny thing is, the one that I have out there, I had to put bricks on the bottom of it because sometimes we get strong winds and I didn't want it to blow away. So I put bricks on the bottom of it. But where you guys live, y'all might need something a little bit stronger than this little cheapy one I got. Oh, you got to get more soil for your melons. The funny thing, my aunt and uncle that live out here, they had I can't remember what size container, but they started their melons in a container. And where they put it in their yard, it really loved that area. And I mean, they were getting nice big watermelons too from a container. Mine didn't do that great because I think where I had my container is kind of shaded. So if I'm going to do a container, I would need to put it in another area. But I think I'm just going to drop them in the ground and see how they do this time. Your melon seeds are in a container? Yeah, as long as they're in full sun, they're going to do really good. It was just my area was kind of shaded. I have to put my stuff in an area where the dogs can't get to them. And even the chickens, if I put them out, you know, I let them out in the yard, they'll probably go dig them up because I just planted some flowers. I think they dug up those seeds too, so we'll see. I might have to put another gate, a little gate up there. I just hit the 5th mile and I have less than 4 minutes left. Oh, you put yours in the ground, unbiased? Yours are going to do good up there where you are. They're going to do good. Everything seems to reach its full potential in the ground, of course, because it has more space to grow. So your watermelon are going to do really good as long as they're in a sunny area. That's awesome. I can't wait to see them once they get going. So we are on. Say you receive that. Yep, they are going to do good. You see what happened with my artie that I put in the front? I put that artichoke in the front in the ground. That thing took off and went crazy. So all I wanted was the blooms. I said I was going to harvest the artichoke, but I didn't. I just wanted those purple blooms. And then I'm going to cut it all back and let it come up again next year. It was just nice to see it grow. Thank you, Mr. Jordan. I appreciate that. I have 2 minutes left. And then I'm going to get my tail off of here and go. You know what I forgot to do? I just looked at my watch. I forgot to set my watch. Oh, goodness. Hopefully it'll still read that I'm moving. I think it is, though. Aloe vera does good. You probably were overwatering it. My aloe vera, I barely even pay attention to it, and it does good. And on the times that it does start turning like a pinkish color, I just go get a little solution of sugar and water, and water them, and it gives them a little boost, kind of like a sugar rush that kids get when they eat sugar, and it gives them a little boost and turn them right on back green. So Yep, I barely even pay attention to my aloe vera, and they're doing just fine. You got to let that soil dry out because, you know, those are desert plants. They do just fine without all that water. I think I water mines maybe, if it's not summertime, probably once a month. If it's summertime, maybe like every couple of weeks. I was trying to find some agave, but it's so hard to find those plants. So I don't know where I'm going to find me an agave plant. And I've went to a few nurseries up here. I'm not able to find one, so I am down to the last few seconds. So this ride is going to be officially over. But it was a nice ride. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to flip this camera around. Let's see. I got 5.75 miles. Hey, Growing What I Eat, how are you? Thank you for being here, sir. I was just taking a ride through Portugal. How are you guys doing this morning? So I am done. I did not play any music this morning. I was busy running my mouth, so I didn't play any music this morning, but I was just taking a ride on the bike this morning. Let me set it so that I know that this is a ride that I have taken already. But yeah, so I'm going to get my tail off of this bike and stretch. I had did my other exercises already. And I got to get on chicken duty, y'all. Get on chicken duty and go see what germinated out there. Because I had a couple of raised beds where I dropped some tomatoes and, what was it? It's a little dwarf variety tomato plants and some pea shoots. They're like microgreens. So I did do that. So I need to see what germinated. But anyway, you guys, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys popping in for my little pop-up. And my normal days to go live are Tuesday morning, 4:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's on Tuesdays for fitness. And then on Fridays, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the garden live. So those are the days that I normally go live. Every once in a while, I'll do a pop-up. Oh, when are you going live, Growing What I Eat? I miss your garden live streams. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate you guys popping on in. Have an amazing day, everyone. And of course, I'll be live tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for gardening. So I will see you guys then. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.